I'm here at Contech Enterprises SaniSolution production facility to do a comparison between the SaniSolution metal 12-foot Christmas tree stand and the existing model being sold at Home Depot for 12-foot metal Christmas tree stands. First thing you'll notice about the two tree stands is they both use a round rod base design. However, the SaniSolution model has a 26-inch diameter footprint, while the competing model has a 25-inch diameter footprint. Also, the material being used, the round rod on the competing model is a 3/8-inch diameter rod, while the SaniSolution uses a 7/16-inch diameter rod, which is significantly heavier. When looking at the holding portion of the Christmas tree stand, the SaniSolution has a metal container with an impact-grade polypropylene liner. This is similar to the material used to make plastic shovels. The competing model also has a metal container, but no plastic liner. Both units hold approximately 2 gallons of water and are virtually identical in their water capacity. The opening of the competing model is approximately 5 3/4 inches from bolt tip to bolt tip, where the SaniSolution model is, when the bolts are backed up, it is a full 8-inch from bolt tip to bolt tip. This gives you much more room for adjustment if you have a large butt tree, which is very common with 12-foot Christmas trees. The most important feature difference between the two tree stands is that the SaniSolution has our patented turn straight centering system. This goes in the butt of the tree and it ensures that the tree is centered in the Christmas tree stand every time, which is key to having a stable tree. While the competing model uses a two-pick design and really gives no aid in centering the tree in the Christmas tree stand. The last feature I'd like to mention, difference between the two, would be the depth of the Christmas tree stands themselves. So if you look at the competing model, from the butt of the tree to the center of the eye bolts, you have approximately 4 inches. With the SaniSolution model, you have a full 6 inches from the butt of the tree to where the eye bolts make contact. This is significant in holding a tree up, as if you try to hold a pole lower, it is much more difficult than if you reach higher up and hold it. This adds stability and makes it much easier to set up your Christmas tree stand and keep your tree up. Let's do a tip test.
Here we have set up a simple tip test. We placed a tree trunk into the tree stand. The two wooden blocks are just guiding blocks to keep the tree stand from rolling as it is pulled. The tape measure shows the limit of 6 inches to the height to which we will pull the base of the tree stand. And the fish scale set at 0.0, which will measure how much pressure is required to pull the tree stand to a point where the base is lifted 6 inches off the ground. So we can see the tree stand has touched the tape, and the reading on the fish scale is 5 pounds exactly. Now we will do the competitor. We now have a competing metal welded Christmas tree stand set up in our tip test. As you can see, the scale is starting at 0.0 and all other parameters are set the same. Reading on the scale is 4.0 pounds, a full pound difference to tip the competing stand versus the SaniSolution.